Hi everyone, it's Marcy here from Stampin' with Marcy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Southwestern Ontario, Canada, and I'd like to thank you for pressing play on today's video. Today we're going to be creating a stamped one-sheet wonder. Generally a one-sheet wonder is with designer series paper or DSP, but we are going to do some stamping for it today, and I'm going to show you how easy it is. We are using the Ice Cream Swirl stamp set. This is from the mini catalog. It comes as a bundle. I'm not using the dies today, but it will be moving over to the new catalog, but not as a bundle. So if you're wanting the bundle price savings of 10%, I would order it now. So here I am showing you how that is going to look and how it is we stamp. So today's card, because these are the balmy blue, so today's card I am going to do fresh freesia. So I have some fresh freesia. I thought this was more of a generic guy card kept with the classic matte dots. So I thought if I did fresh freesia, it would be more of a feminine card. All right, so we are going to take a piece of 8.5 by 11 basic white cardstock, and I've cut it to 8 inches wide by 10.5 because that's going to give me my card front when I cut it down. So we're going to take, where did I put my pencil? Right here. We're going to take and put a tick mark at 4 inches at the top and 4 inches at the bottom, and then we are going to, on either side, we are going to go 5 1/4, so that way it is half. So I'm going to be cutting, once I'm done stamping, I'm going to be cutting into my 4 by 5 1/4 inch card fronts. All right, so now let's line this up and draw that very faint line from side to side, end to end, and we will erase that when we are all done stamping, but this is just going to give that guide as to, let's zoom you in here. Now because it's white, I don't know that it's actually showing. Come on, focus. There, if I angle it, you can see that I have it on the line there. So this is, as I showed in the card, so this is how we are going to, let's back you up again. All right, so that's how we're going to be stamping. So I'm going to grab my memento because we're coloring with blends, as well as my fresh freesia for my filler. So let's start, just start with any image. We've got our donut, we've got our cherry, and we've got our strawberry. So, and we're going to straddle our lines. So that is covering all three. So I'm going to start by going 3 in each panel. And I'm just kind of, and because this is going to come this way, so that's 2 little pieces, so we're going to leave that corner for a second, and then we're going to come in about here and here, and maybe bring one over here. And then let's bring in our strawberry. So every time you do this, it's going to be a little different. We're going to move them around so that they're not all in the same orientation. You just want to fill those spaces. Let's go like so, and like so. This is going to be a little bit longer today because of all of this, and I'll just wipe that up. All right, then our cherry. Actually, let's do our cherry. So, no, let's let's do our fresh freesia to see how we're doing. Every time you do it, it's going to be different. You can use this with any stamp set that you've got. Whoops, I just put my finger in it. Really, it's totally up to you as to how you want to do it. I just got a thing saying my video might be lagging, so hopefully I don't have to do this a second time. Okay, I'm going to throw in some cherries now, just so that I can see. Let's go. We're just filling spaces here. And let's go right like so. And we need, let's go the opposite way with this one, upside down and sideways, because we don't want all our stems going in the same direction. Let's take my cloth and wipe that and that. Okay, so we need some cherries in here. Okay, now let's add some more filler spots. And it's okay to overlap the splatter. I'm going to add another cherry in there, I think. But this is a fun way to get 4 cards. At one time. Alrighty. How are we looking? I'm going to color this, so I think it should be okay because my cherry cobbler is going to cover that. A little bit more there. So let's add a cherry here, a cherry here, and we've got, let's see here, let's turn this to see, so this panel here, and our sentiment is going to go there, so I think we could add another strawberry. Right, like so. And once you're done cutting, coloring and cutting, you can add more wherever you feel it's needed. Okay, so we're going to call that good. And I'm going to focus on this panel here. So I'm going to take my eraser and just erase those lines because I don't need them now. I think I got them all. So let's start our coloring. We've got Granny Apple Green, Lemon Lolly, Cherry Color, the number 600, Sweet Sorbet, this is a color that's retiring, and Light Pecan Pie, and excuse me, that is for our cherry stems. So I'm just going to come in and color all of my stems. All right, let's come in just a bit closer so that you can see better. Have you made one of these before? I'd love to know. And then I'm going to come in and do all of my strawberries. So I'm just doing the dark at the bottom. Please say hello when you join me. Let me know where you're coming from. I love to hear from you. Give me a thumbs up. If you like my video, please share my video to your social media. It's how I reach more crafty friends, customers, team members. Okay. Like I said, this is a little bit longer because of all the coloring, because I'm doing the big section. So, all right, let's go back and do our cherries now. So I've got my dark cherry cobbler. And I'm going to do kind of turning it so that I'm getting all of the cherries as I go. And then once you're done coloring, then you're going to be able to see if you're doing a stamped colored open image like I am, you're going to be able to see once you're done coloring that in Where you might want a bit more, you could also just forgo coloring all at once and just cut into your panels so that you can, oh, my head is in the way. Sorry about that. As I try to get closer, yeah, you could forgo coloring all of them at the same time so that you can just color the one if you're in a rush to get one card done. Just focus on the one and then move on after you get that one done. And you have more time, but it doesn't take too awful long. And I've already gone ahead and stamped and heat embossed my sentiment there from the Stylish Shapes dies. Alright, it's coming along. So now let's do our donut. So the donut, I thought like a lemon and chocolate. I wasn't sure. Whatever color or flavor of donut you want. So, and it's just, I'm not doing any shadowing or anything like shading or anything. I am just coloring it in. And stripes here. You could do it all chocolate glazed or a strawberry glaze. There's a new in color that's coming. It's a returning one that we had a few years back, Pretty in Pink. And it would be, I think, a fun strawberry icing donut. I'm just going and coloring all of my donuts here. And this one here probably will show. We'll see when I go to cut it down, which is in each panel. Now that I have my lines erased. And I'm trying to go as fast as possible so that you're not waiting for me. Alright, so lemon lolly. So I'm doing the dark first for this. Okay, here. How this set? I really like it. You don't have to make ice cream cards. You can make donut and fruit cards. And I see I forgot to color the rest of my strawberry leaves. So after this, I'll go back and color the rest of the leaves. It really comes to life once you start coloring the images. Don't forget there's a price increase coming with the new catalog. Just like everything else in the world right now, we have increased prices for products. So I would suggest that you stock up on some of your essentials that you use a lot, like cardstock, adhesives. I bought a few more packages of my basic white and my basic white thick. I bought some more liquid glue so that I would be set to go for a little bit. Whatever you use the most of, might be a good idea to go ahead and get them before the price rises a bit. There, now I think I got them all. Alright, let's go back and color this this cherry here. So this video will be going live, will be publishing on April 1st. You're watching this, it's April 1st if you're watching it when it publishes. It's a Monday, April Fool's Day. I'm not going live, I'm taking the day off. So after a very busy Easter weekend. Alright, I'm coming in with my sweet sorbet to color these strawberries. I'm really going to miss the sweet sorbet color. I use this a lot. I'll grab this because I don't want to be coloring on my so sweet sorbet, Tahitian Tide, Parakeet Party, what else? Starry Sky, Orchid Oasis. Yes, I covered them all. They are the retiring 2022 to 2024 in colors. So if you have any of them and like them, I would suggest that you make sure you have an ink refill so that you can continue to love that ink color for to come. I would grab a few more packages of cardstock while they're available. In color stuff usually sells out very quickly. Any embellishments in those colors? Alright, so that was the dark. Let's come in with the light. Because strawberries generally are not a solid color. They have a little bit of light and dark in areas, and it just makes it look prettier if you color it that way, in my opinion. If you live in Canada and do not have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator that you currently work with and would maybe like to purchase from me and you would like a catalog, please reach out. I'd be happy to send you one of the new catalogs. I'll be ordering my catalogs tomorrow. April 2nd is pre-order for us Stampin' Up! Demonstrators. Alright, I'm going to do this one here as well. because I think this is straddling the line. Oh, not that. So if you want to reach out and let me know you would like a catalog from me, I'd be happy to give you one. If you're shopping with another demonstrator, please get your catalog from them. Catalog costs are increasing. It costs us demonstrators we have to pay to get them in our hands, and then our Canada Post we have to pay. So I'm going to call this good so that you can see, and we're going to, so this is, I'm going to go to 5.5 and cut. So you see why we had some covering the lines, and then we're going to go to 4 inches. Oh, let's bring you back out. Sorry about that. So bring up here. So 4 inches, like so. And so there we have 2 of our card front panels. Alright, so let's grab, alright, I think I want to add a smidge more down here maybe. So let's open up, and I think we're going to use this one here. Set this aside, and let's add, like I said, it's a process. There we go. And then we're going to go like that. And let's add one more donut over here. And how about a cherry stem there? I think that looks good. Okay, so let's grab our pecan pie, then our lemon lolly, and this one here, and then here. Let's bring you back in. There we go. And then our light. So you could add a ton more, make it really lots and lots of images on your card front, or you could have it a bit more spaced. Every time you do it, it's going to look slightly different. That's the fun of it. But I'm happy that I am going to have 4 more birthday cards. All right. So this is now going to go onto my fresh freesia. So this is cut to 4 by 5 1/4. So my fresh freesia is, that one is not cut right. Let's see, none of these are, oh my goodness. Let's see here. Oh, I've cut that wrong. Oh well, That should be 4 by 5 1/4. So these things happen. I cut that to 4 by 5. So this is 4 1/8. So this needs to be 5 1/8. I messed up on my cutting. I did not. Yeah, so that's cut to 5 1/2. So this is a bigger panel, guys. Oh well, this is live. This is a video. These things happen. So this is not exactly the measurements I was planning, and I still don't have that cut right. There we go. Now I do. Hey, I'm human. I make oopsies. And of course I did it when I was recording. Alright, so there. These ones are just going to be a little different is all. Okay, so thick basic white is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2. Scored at 4 1/4. Alright, how do we want this to go? I think, no, this way. Alright. So there we have my wonky card. Oh my goodness. What you could also do is make this this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make this a smidge smaller. I'm going to just cut. I'm going to use this as an opportunity to have a custom sized card. So I'm just laughing at myself for my oopsie here. All right, there we go. Now it's just a smidge smaller, but we're going with it. It works. Okay, so like I said, I've got my die cut, heat embossed sentiment strips here. So we are just going to, there we go. And we're going to put that about there. Make sure it's straight. And then for this, I've got iridescent pearl basic jewels. So we're going to go one here. Come on, glue. One here and one here. Okay, so one. Okay, that one doesn't seem to have a stick on the back, so, oh yes it does, it just didn't want to come up. There we go. 2, and let's do the third, a big one as well. 3. And there you have it. So the other cards will, my second one that I cut is going to be this wonky size as well, but the rest will, the other two I'll cut to the proper size. I made an oopsie, that's okay. So here we go. Here's the original, the blue. What color do you like? So let's line these up again. So this is what it will look like. Let's zoom you out just a bit. So there we have No, still a little bit more. There. All right. So this is what it will look like once I am all done coloring. So there's that panel there. Super fun, super easy, cute. Oh, and this one goes this way. So it goes like so. Adorable, I think. Fun, not difficult. Just make sure you don't cut it wrong like I did. But nobody's the wiser. Now on the inside, I have mirrored what it looks like on the outside. So each one of these cards have our little fruit and that on the inside, a little bit different as to coordinate with what it looks like on the outside. So I will do that as well. But I didn't want you to have a super long video to be watching today. So that is all I have to share with you today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a fabulous day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.